What's up, my other Warlocks? This is part 2 for this 17 CoEN. Just gonna make this video up until the second boss. So right here, since these are dying very quickly, I didn't bother to do a whole lot of agonies. I wanted to get one agony out because I wasn't sure how my shard gen was going to be, and then I immediately started seeding and popped it. Didn't do any damage because I wasn't really ready for that pull. But I am, however, set up to do a lot of damage at this pull because I have a 5 stack of Wrath and a ton of Reap. So as you can see, we're just going crazy right now. Since we are playing one of the weakest target swapping classes in the game, I'm not focused too much on the books here. You know, my group is handling them pretty well. Very well, actually. But I will kind of get some UAs on them if necessary. And they took care of them pretty well. So, I'm also still in my single target gear, which isn't terrible, but you know, I should have noticed to switch. Not really moving out of a whole lot. You know, I see it there, but again, we are an incredibly tanky class, and abusing that just gives us so much damage. Probably gonna get this monstrosity. That was not the best, but it's pretty easy to kill, so not a huge deal. Keeps my 5 stack rolling. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to AoE gear. And we'll just kind of instantly proc Sifus here and go ham since we want to get as much as we can out of this 5 stack. Not going to do a whole lot of agonies until the 5 stack falls off or Sifus is over, because we want to focus on getting out all that damage when we have so many modifiers and you know, procs going. So back in single target gear for this ad. If we ever get to him, that was an unfortunate waste of my stacks. Looks like my pet is bugged out here. Don't know what that is. There we go. So I'm going to make sure we look away. My group is just getting murdered by this ad. Holy cow. Fortunate. We should be able to finish it though. Easy enough. Does suck we can't go into the boss because I have 30 seconds of Reap that I'm not going to get to use because of the deaths. Might even have to summon this warrior here. But hopefully I get to keep most of this 5 stack. Somebody messed up my summon. And nobody's paying attention. Oh lord. Man, this is just killing the timer. Unfortunate. Alright, so I could have switched to my Doomguard for this. I didn't, just because I wasn't really sure how quickly we were going to be able to get the pull. I didn't want to risk starting with 2 shards, and it's not that huge of a damage difference, so one thing to note, when the first gaze goes out, hopefully this guy doesn't go to this bookshelf. This is the worst bookshelf to do. You want to kind of save that one for last if you can. I'm going to go ahead and seed here. Get that off. And not going to bother with agonies because they're dying so quickly. Just really going to use them for shards. Which worked out. And now we're just going to focus on the boss. We've got our 2 stack. Got a Organon's proc, we got Reap, so doing good damage here, about as much as we can with this build, especially considering it's very, very, very heavy AoE build. So go ahead and get a seed out here. They did the bad bookshelf, so we'll go ahead and stun, but they're melting, so that was the boss. Not going to bother with any UAs since he's so close to dead. and boss. So that'll be part 3. See you in a minute.